Oh, what's really good, ladies and gents? The boys back. Victoria's back. Riv Pod back. You already know. Let's go, fam.
Ooh. I love my mom.
Episode 75. Riv Pod in the house. You guys know the deal. Victorious. Victor up in New Hampshire. Your boy Javier down here in Mass. Just doing it like we always do, fam. Ready to give the people a scoop, you know?
Yeah.
Ready to go through the sports world. Ready to give you a little OT take. You know, we saw a couple things. Last episode, first of all, thank you for the support as always. You know, we appreciate it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You guys know it. Come on. We've
75? 75.
Episode 75, guys. Come on.
Wow. 75.
We know.
Three quarters.
We got the little media with the hands clapping. Should we give him that, fam?
Give it to him. Give him the
Let's give him. Let's see if we can. Here we go.
Get that.
Episode 75. What do we say?
Hey.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
There it is.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Love you. So we're here. Back as always, man. It's February 16th. Just had Valentine's Day. Just had Kendra's birthday, fam.
Wow.
So much love. Come on.
Yep.
So,
yep.
It's the 20th.
In the air.
Again, February 16th, 2023. It's about 9:45. Let's go. We're here doing it, man. Super Bowl. Unbelievable game, fam. Wow. What a game.
Stunner.
Yeah, we'll give everybody the recap on that. Give the wrestling scoop. Waste Management, Phoenix Open out there in Arizona. Shout out Auntie Ree. You know, she's throwing out some love. We got, of course, man, it's really the all-star break right now. Celts first half is done. I think there's some final games, you know, being played out today around the league, but first half is done in the NBA. Just saw like the MVP kind of like short list, you know, unofficial poll, fam. We can go through that.
Okay.
And we'll go through everything else. Of course, Man United, fam. We were
classic today, man.
Big game today. Big game today.
Huge.
And now
good
they're
one
coming
over
back
the weekend, too.
Coming back to Old Trafford?
Yeah, it's going to be a good tie. I'm trying to think what we got over the weekend. We got somebody weird.
Yeah,
we got Leicester. We got Leicester over the weekend. But anyway, we'll touch on Barca. What a game today.
Of course.
We'll
throw it all out there, man. You know how we do. Boys are back. Episode 75. Riv Pod in the house. Come on, fam.
Come on.
And then we'll wrap it up with like some OT. You know, we'll wrap it up with a little OT.
As always.
You know, give the people what's going on in this. You know, I don't know, eating something funny, fam. You know, that catfish.
Keeping it clean,
you know,
man.
I don't know, slap fights. I don't know if there's slap fights still going on. I saw some nonsense about that. But we got it all, as always, man. Episode 75. Let's jump right into it. Like I said, before we do, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and even leave a comment, fam. Leave your favorite part of the show.
Yeah, tell us exactly.
You know, what do you think the score of the All-Star game is going to be? You know, All-Star game MVP for the NBA.
Hit him with some questions. You know,
so we'll give you a couple right there.
Who's going to win the Premier League? You know,
who's going to win the Prem? You know, we got just hit you up with like 3 or 4 right there. So leave a comment. Let's beat the algorithm. Come on, Riv Pod. Let's go.
Boom.
Yo, let's jump right into it, fam. Super Bowl, great game.
Wow.
Final score was 38-35. Of course, Kansas City won. We know by now. Just an unbelievable first half for the Eagles. Massive second half for KC. We were talking about it before we went hot. Like, what the hell did the Eagles do at halftime?
I don't know, man. The halftime show must have got them buzzing or something.
I don't know if they just ripped a big fatty and just watched Rihanna. I don't know what they did. Space Cadets made zero adjustments.
I couldn't believe what we all saw.
I don't know. The defense the second half looked terrible. Offense obviously was getting stopped. Yeah, I don't know. KC just came through in the second half and just did whatever they wanted. They had the touchdowns there to Kadarius Toney. They had it to Sky Moore. Sky Moore had that big punt return in the second half.
What is this, Paw Patrol?
Yeah, that big pass.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah, Jalen Hurts, unbelievable game. You know, I think he had like 4 total touchdowns. Was doing it running, was doing it throwing.
That for me, I mean, the Jalen Hurts thing was just, you know, we know what we've been seeing all season, but what a performance, man.
Yeah, he really did show that like it was real. And it's unfortunate he had that injury because he might have had a like MVP trophy right there in the back.
I think it almost probably goes with I don't want to say without saying Mahomes is still Mahomes, but to have that platform and to play the way that he did, just kind of taking control, it's actually really great to see. Love it.
Yep. So, I mean, ultimately, like we said, 2 number 1 seeds, right? Number 1 seed on each side. You know, the year MVP, you know, Mahomes won the regular season MVP, so he put up the double there, right? With the Super Bowl MVP. Unbelievable.
Had the WWE belt. Yep.
So he's like the heavyweight champion and the TV champ right there.
If
the
I were
US
him,
champ,
I'll take that belt and just absolutely just knock his brother out. I'll tell you that right now.
Wow, what a waste!
Like
Jackson
easily.
Mahomes.
Yeah, just
out
get
there
out
doing
of my face.
TikToks and
Bro,
what the confetti falling. Too much, Jackson. Too much. Just like I don't know. And then you see Pat Mahomes Senior. You see his dad.
Yeah, he's
like OG, like hardcore kind of guy. It's funny.
What a family! What a family! Man,
yes,
he was Philly Blunts.
Yes, it's a riot. Ultimately, like we said, the game was fabulous. I don't know if you want any squares or anything. You want got any action?
Honestly, I think it's might be one of the first years I haven't. I didn't do a square. I think I was just settled in on the DraftKings showdown that we had.
Yeah. By the way, please throw. I know my man Frias. I don't know if you have the second and third. My man Frias threw a little text my way after he took that W.
Yeah, Greg, the homie Greg in second, Justin Sull in third. But yeah, Frias,
get out of here, Justin Sull.
For real, freaking Frias though.
Greg Buell, good win.
Yeah,
and of course Frias. Yeah, he was like, all's right with the world again. Frias back atop the Riv Pod. So
yeah, nice little payout, $108.
Love it. Frias closest loans. You already know. Shout out. And we appreciate everybody joining us all season, man. Throw out that little 20-piece at the end.
For sure.
Just to throw, a little going away party there. See everyone back like in September, when the new season starts up. But fantastic season, man. Fantastic all the way around. I didn't, I won the couple fantasy leagues. I took some bread there, so can't complain about that. And then ultimately, DraftKings I think was like a wash probably for me for the whole season.
Overall for NFL,
yeah, I got up big to start. Ended up kind of going it was pretty streaky. Went up big to start, came down. Yeah. And then after that was just up and down, kind of waffling around. So
I was thinking back to last year, fam. I had hit for there was one weekend. I think I hit for almost like $800 off of $40 or something wild. I was hitting crazy parlays. I kept telling her, I was like, yo, we're hitting. She saw the cash flow coming. She's like, wow, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. But nothing like that this year.
Yeah, no, it's tough to maintain. It's tough to do over or consistent basis, whatever. But sports betting is coming to Massachusetts. I'm pumped about that.
Pumped for you guys.
Pumped about that. So
I'm up here rolling up in my sleep.
It's funny.
Over doing bets at 3:30 in the morning.
I gotta scramble to New Hampshire, across the border. I'm out here doing it. I'm doing it in my
sleep, fam.
So now we're gonna be glad to be doing that, on the level, on the real.
For sure.
So here in the home state. But yeah, we'll see what happens more. But NFL, great year. Looking forward to, I got the keeper league. Looking forward to the next year. But fam, any other thoughts on NFL? I'm looking forward to seeing who the Pats, get in the draft or how they kind of shake up the team.
Right.
Free agents, Derek Carr just did his thing. He said see you later to the Raiders. So there's going to be some pieces to fall across the league. I saw maybe we're looking at Deebo Samuel. I heard that, the Pats.
All right.
So, you never know.
That's a market. We know what he's about.
Yeah, you never know what the offseason holds, I feel like, for any league. So just, some excitement. They always like to keep it, their league on the front lines of the news, just keep their name up there. So how that goes.
Yeah, and the NFL, you just mentioned the keeper league. It's not a keeper league, but yeah, looking forward to the fall, another draft, another night.
Yep.
It's like Groundhog Day,
Perfect. Yo, fam, that's going to be the last word on NFL for the 22-23 season. We'll give it to you right there. So looking forward to the restart, basically, it's like spring. It's a new rose. Here we go.
Right.
Start up.
See you later. Fire that pigskin.
Unbelievable. Fam, let's go from there. Jump right into the wrestling streets. You know how we do it. It's going to be a nice, quick transition over there.
For sure.
No blade in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it clean.
just rock your head.
We're not doing that here tonight. We're going to keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I'll throw the people. Real quick. I'll show the people the challenge, man.
Yeah, let them know.
Made this.
Spin that thing around.
Riv Pod 2023. Just
Steffi
threw that out there.
Steffi.
You already know.
Over there with that
I sent these guys. I couldn't fit my last name out there. I was putting it ended up being Jay.
He's like, you're already out of space.
It ended up being Jay Lava. Told Rob I stole his nickname, but
I like that.
Throw that little piece in there for the wrestling transition. Oh no, it's the urn. What's the scoop on the wrestling streets, fam? What's good with the honorary Oos? What's good with Jay and Jimmy? Talk about 900 days on the reign for Roman on the title. No pun intended there. So what are we talking?
It's all.
What's our math saying? You know, he's going over 3 years as a champ, fam.
Unbelievable, man. I don't know, man. Something's telling me he might actually like beat Cody, and Cody might not. It might have to be a little bit longer than Cody may have anticipated. That's my story. But hey, you know, we'll have to play it back. Yo, honestly, we mention all the time. It's like a drama. It's like Oscar, you know, worthy stuff here. You know, Sami Zayn just playing just an absolute weasel and all this in some ways. You know, that's just really what it is. But him and Cody cut a crazy promo on Raw the other night. Unbelievable. Cody just hyping him up, and Cody.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was solid, man. It was really good. And Sami's just a character within himself. Cody had a good performance against Baron Corbin. Came out in a suit. It was like mid. It's funny they call him mid card Cody. You know, that's kind of like what it was kind of in the mid card too when he came out and did his thing, but. Yeah, I mean, Elimination Chambers this weekend, fam. Sami and Roman are going to go at it. There's going to be something to unfold with Jay and Jimmy. You know, on SmackDown, Jimmy and Jay, right, is like they were competing against Ricochet and Braun Strowman. And, you know, the whole thing was Jay going to come out and be with Jimmy? And, of course, man, you can't leave your brother lacking, fam. So, just really what it is. You know, I'll fast forward. You know, they ended up winning, you know, kind of rejoiced. And, you know, as of right now, you know, things are still a little unsure. Again, we're just recapping here, but it's like going into the chamber. Just all build up to Mania. But yeah, the chamber itself, fam, like
when is WrestleMania? I got to jump in real quick. April?
Yeah. April 1st. I'm gonna be in Austin, Texas that weekend.
Well, fam, I was gonna say, like, it's February 16th. Yo, it's gonna fly, fam. April will be here in no time. We already know, you know, 2 months or whatever. Come on, that'll be here. That's easy breezy.
I'm gonna be the ignorant brother-in-law, being like, "Yo, I need to watch WrestleMania right
now." He's at the wedding, like, "Yo, stream it."
Yeah. Wedding's on a Monday, but it's gonna be interesting. But man,
something to look forward to.
For sure. I can't wait. Yeah, man, wrestling. That's kind of just, you know, again, pay-per-view on Saturday, the chamber.
What's the scoop? What's the scoop of Mello?
Theory. Yeah, Mello, it's not that he's been quiet as much as it is just
it's building up.
Yeah, just building up with him and Braun. Braun Breaker being the NXT champion again. It's in the cards, fam. It's in the cards. Like Mello technically is in line to be the next NXT champion, and we'll see. That's the top of the top there, and I think right now just probably practicing at a performance center. I don't know for a fact, but we'll see. And Trick got a little revenge from that dude who beat him down the other day. That like came out and I don't know if you saw that, but Trick got like we got kicked in the face by that like Russian dude. Anyways,
I missed that one.
Yeah, but anyways, Trick got a little revenge, but yeah, that's kind of like the mellow Trick scoop, fam. You were telling me you were a little heavy on the AEW streets, fam.
Oh yeah. I was just tuning in yesterday. What's today? Today's Thursday. We're recording on Thursday.
Mark.
So I was up there yesterday, like, yo. Let's watch the opening match. I think I actually got it recorded. Somehow I started recording it, so it records every week. So I'm able to go back, right when it's, even if I jump in at 8:30, it starts at 8. I go back all the way, through those commercials.
I'm going to have to get Comcast again, fam.
But yeah, I just saw, I got YouTube TV, but
okay.
I just saw, Johnny Moxley had like a Texas Tornado match, fam. Like, they were grabbing like chains, like, fam, it was like anything goes, like
blood.
Your blood, we got bloody, so
so much blood. Those guys wrestled through so much blood and girls.
A ton of blood.
Too.
Ton of
a
blood.
Lot, fam. Again.
And then I saw a match with it was who was it, fam? It was the MJ. Radio dudes. You know the radio dudes.
Oh, the Ass Boys.
Oh, yes. Is that their name?
The Billy Gunn sons?
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah.
No. The guy who got the
Acclaim.
Headphones. The acclaim. I just call him the radio guy.
Might as well be the Ass Boys.
Yeah, so it's Orange Cassidy, those two guys, and then what's his name? Billy Gunn or Billy Gunn?
Yeah, the old one, the 65-year-old dude.
Yeah, the old dude. Yeah. So it's him against fam. Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, and like Num sing. Like, yo, sing like the 7-4 guy and sing like the 5-3 guy.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys are always on Friday night.
Yo, fam,
so
basically like, yo,
on Wednesdays.
Yo, come on. It was like, what are we doing here? Come on.
Mike.
Yes. So, talk about it's like a comedy act, fam. So,
oh man,
it really was like a comedy act. So it wasn't even like there wasn't even much wrestling. Like,
yeah,
orange, whatever.
I have to peep. I've been again. Anytime I could see Darby Allin get a beat down, sign me up. Sign me up.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, he's beat down material for sure.
100%.
But yeah, fam, real light for me on the wrestling streets.
Yeah.
Well,
just I guess I'll follow up on the bloodline stuff.
Yeah. More to follow for sure.
Yep.
So we got we got the card this weekend to look forward to. Elimination Chamber. What let's put the final touches on wrestling. What are your matches to look forward to besides that, or at that? Excuse me, at the Chamber.
I'm actually Brock and Bobby. I want to see Brock Lesnar and Bobby
meet on meet. We know that.
That's really it. Meet on meet. Round 3. We'll see what happens with these boys. And then, Austin Theory, too, defending in the Chamber against all those other guys, Seth and a few other heads that, probably going to make, I honestly, I see Montez Ford, Bianca Belair's husband, the dude who's with, I always forget their name. I always want to say Private Party, but it don't matter. It's the dudes, the two dudes, damn, I'm trying to think of their name. Anyways, it's gonna kill me. But either way, Montez Ford, that's his name. I think he's gonna. It's the black dude who's married to Bianca Belair.
I don't mess with that. Though.
All right,
nope.
All right.
But I'm gonna give you real quick. China made her WWF debut 26 years ago today at WWF in your house, fam.
You wrestle a guy.
It was. I don't know. I'm also looking
Luna
at
Vachon.
Let's see. Oh, Jobber tag team of the day, fam. No, we don't want to get into that. Yeah, yo, I don't know. Wrestling life for me, fam.
Let's keep it moving.
Awesome, yo. Let's keep it moving. We appreciate it. Yo, everybody sticking with us. Just gave you some NFL talk. By the way, like Jackson Mahomes, fam. I know we touched on it. But like Jackson Mahomes, fam. We want to talk about a donkey, a loser. Just riding the coattails of like his like
in the worst way, man. In the worst way. Just like, come on,
just bro.
Yeah, it's just annoying. Honestly, like it's just annoying.
And yeah, we can't even give it no attention either. We can't even give it no attention. We gave it enough attention.
It's just like,
hey, so we gave the people a little, WWE talk, AEW talk. You get a little light mellow talk. You know how we do it. Gave you the football talk, the little Jackson Mahomes, KC, go to sleep. But yeah, fam, let's jump into quick on the first half of the Riv Pod, episode 75. Let's give the people the PGA Streets, fam.
Let's go. We're here. Waste management.
I was just watching a little bit of the Netflix Full Swing. You know what I'm saying? They dropped like that reality, I don't know, reality show, whatever. They just follow him. They followed him last year. Basically like 3, not 3, but like the whole year. My bad, not 3, definitely not 3. The whole year they followed him and threw it into like 8 episodes. I'm 3 episodes in.
Yeah,
watched 2 yesterday. Just watched, got into a little bit of the 3rd one tonight, but it's pretty cool. Just watching Ian Poulter so far. They showed a bunch of stuff on Brooks Koepka and on Justin Thompson, Ricky Fowler. Jordan Spieth, kind of like 4 or 5 guys right off the bat in those episodes, and they kind of dialed in on them and kind of did like an episode each on kind of those guys.
Nice,
gives a little different perspective, a little different view on those guys, like their mental makeup, their behind the scenes, what they do at home, off the off the course. So I don't know, fam. If you get a chance to catch it,
I definitely would want to.
I want to know what you think about it, but
for sure.
Yeah, waste management, fam. Yeah, waste management. You already know, big party scene out there. You saw the atmosphere. I think. Did you see like that streaker?
Yo, that was good, man. Yo, he gave him a hell of a run, man.
Yeah, he went out there good.
He went on the water too.
He went out there good. So there's a guy out there on 16. That's a par 3 that has like the stadium seating. Everybody knows by now.
He broke like
out there at Waste Management Elevated Purse event and back-to-back winner Scotty Scheffler, fam, came up with the W. Yeah, he was just kind of like I don't want to say it was like no drama, fam, but like, he just kind of went, kind of took it, put it away, put everyone to sleep, and that's
right.
it.
Just played his game and just let it there. Just let it take it.
A couple guys were close. I know like Rom was in the mix. I know I think Spieth came back a little bit. JT came back a little bit, but like it was kind of like some Sunday charges from some guys who were back, but like yeah, it wasn't anything. I think I had like Rory. That was our bet of the week, and it's like it didn't end up well. So Scotty Scheffler went back to back, and actually just watching that full swing to go back to that, they talked a lot about Scotty and like that run that he went on.
Well, I mean that run was unbelievable,
and it started with the waste management, fam.
Nice.
Started with the waste management. That was his first ever win.
Really? Last year?
Yes.
Jeez.
Yep.
He just finished behind Rory for the overall, right?
Pretty sure.
Right?
Yep.
For the FedEx Cup, or like anyway, he's probably definitely in the top 5.
Oh, I already forgot who won the FedEx. I think
no, Rory won. Rory.
Oh yeah, Rory won it. Rory won it. Yes,
100%. Sure. Yep,
for sure. I remember him.
At one point, it was like wow, like Scotty, and then Rory just kept plugging away with these top 5s wins.
But yeah, Scotty came back for this year, defended the title, fam, put the belt back on the line. Nobody could take it, and here we are. On to this week at Riviera. And I don't know, fam. The Genesis here. Tiger Woods is the host. He's back playing.
Did well
today. Today's Thursday. Everyone, played their first round. I think he was at even. Oh, he was at 2 under?
2 under.
Wow. Love to see it. Go Tiger.
Yeah. 18th hole. He ended up birdieing it. And I think the back 9, like the last 3 or 4 holes, he birdied like 4 out of 5.
So this is a good question for you, fam. This is, for most, everyone knows Tiger, right? For most casual fans, like that's the go-to, right? So, I would definitely, if we think about Tiger, are you thinking, fam, that he could win this tournament? Are you thinking he could win the Masters? Are you thinking he could win the Open? Can he win a major? Like that's what he's really going for. And those are he's not really playing in like the wacky tournaments. He's not even like playing, like wasting his time with those. So it's like, it's hard to win like one, just a regular tournament when you're not even playing in them. Like
it's hard for me to like think of him right now because I got to see him like have more stamina and like finish tournaments like stronger. I guess if that makes sense. So if I'm gonna put my dollar on him, I got to see him complete like 3 tournaments. I'm not saying 100, like walking off like scot free, but showing something. It's like this guy's just his body's broken down, bro. He's gone. He's gone through a lot of
that's
trauma, so to speak.
That's a great way to put it. It's like, I want to see him before I say, yes, he can do that. I want to see him do it a few times. He's been, I feel like, like limping off the course, then like carried out, whatever it is, like not finishing strong.
No.
Whether it's missing cuts or like just like, way out of contention, like not even anywhere near the top of the leaderboard. Just hasn't been that. Hey, fam, like, Father Time is undefeated. We know that, right? Victorious, like we all know that. So sometimes I'm like, it's Birdman and I were talking about this a little bit today. It's like, do we think he's going to win another major? We think he's going to win another major, fam?
I definitely wouldn't count him. I tell you, I wouldn't count him out.
I wouldn't count him out either, and I wouldn't count him out. With modern medicine,
I'd almost.
With modern technology, we just saw Phil Mickelson last year. I think 50-year-old or the oldest ever to do it. So it's like it can still be done.
Is Phil in the live tournament?
Phil said, "See you later." He took the bag, fam.
Yeah, lefty.
So just something to think about with Tiger. But he's the host of that at this tournament this week. The Genesis out there in California. Tough tournament. It's a grind them out. Joaquin Neiman is returning or not returning champ. He's a champ from last year, but he's out there on the live tour. He don't mess around with the PGA no more. So he took the bag. One. So no belt to defend for him. So they're looking for someone to put the strap on, fam. Yeah, it should be a good one. The bet of the week was Rahm. I think he's like -6 after 1. I think he's in second place. Max Homa, 7 under after the first round. He's a first round leader. But yeah, we're in good shape with Rahm. And I think, fam. Oh, you have the results for last week over there? The waste management, fam?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we usually throw those results out on the socials. If you're following, you already know that.
Yeah, man, the homie Rob. First place.
Oh, Kirk was Kirk up in there too?
Kirk again, second place, and then Rory in third.
Nice. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Yep, Rob threw something out there the other day, like Oh, I recall now. He was like, "Oh, the only 6 of 6." And then Kirk right behind him. I'm the only 5 of 6. So I was like, "All right, those two must have won some bread."
Right,
You know.
right.
So
Yeah,
shout out to those guys.
Yeah, they handled it. They took care of it. Kirk's been doing this thing.
Yeah, he has. Shout out to Rory. You know, appreciate everyone joining the league. We've had a solid, steady, 9, 10, getting in there every week. So appreciate it. And fam, speaking of, it's been, Vic, I don't know if you got out today or if you got out it's been talk about golf weather. It's like, it's making me want to get out there.
Beautiful. Yeah, I was in the office today. So I got, went out, took a little walk, got some fresh air for lunch. It's like
fabulous.
Oof, love it. It's in the air.
Yeah, it is in the air. So looking forward to a good tournament this week. We'll give everyone the scoop, give everyone the results, more to follow. But yeah, Fim, I don't know if you got anybody that you're liking this week. Besides Rom, obviously for the Riv Pod, we're liking Rom. But who else are you liking this week?
Damn, what I like Hideki Matsuyama.
He's a good one to like.
I like that right now. I think he's just like either probably even or, but I don't know. It's still, it's just day one. So I'll go I'll go off the cuff and just say maybe he makes a little run.
I like the Decky too. I'll throw Adam Scott out there with you, fam. I'll throw Adam Scott out there with you too. Couple guys, and Hideki's. I think he's won here before, maybe a couple times.
Yeah, he's even right now. Actually, I'm in second place right now for golf, but I'm not going to get excited on a Thursday.
Nah, we don't do that. So we'll see. Hey, like I said, more to follow. Still early in the golf year. Still early in this golf tournament. Mm-hmm. And when you were just talking about WrestleMania, fam, in April. You know what else is in April? The Masters.
That's right. It was like the 8th or 9th.
Yep, the Masters is in April. Damn, again, something to look forward to.
April's busy, man.
April is busy. March Madness ends in April. So that's always going on, too. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it does. So, ton of good stuff in April. Boston Marathon in April. Come on. Good
Red
stuff.
Sox. Let's go Red Sox. Let's go Red Sox.
Speaking of, we were talking about having the homie Coutinho back.
Wow.
Giving us a little off-season hot stove. Out here,
it's like this with his glove, like
wow.
Like
you
back think in my day.
Do you think he folded it up overnight, like put rubber bands around it, fam?
100%.
Break that thing in.
I probably got the tin oil can with the
what do you
oil
got? Like that Ninja Turtle glove. It was like hard.
Straight from the Sandlot.
Unbelievable, fam. Victorious, we're gonna drop, little episode 75. Can't wait to do it.
75, man.
Unbelievable. Right now though, we're gonna take a little break, take 5. Just hit the NFL streets, just hit the Wrestling Squared Circle, just hit the PGA, fam. Little bit of live, give a little flavor of the live tour.
Of course.
Unbelievable. So what we're doing, fam. Unbelievable.
Let's
go. Take 5. You know how
that A-Rab money.
I'm gonna have this Sammy Adams Boston winter lager that I've been having.
Winter lager.
Yeah, we're gonna take 5. We'll catch you after the break. What are we gonna hit him with, fam?
Hit him with a chair, fam. That's what we're gonna do.
Wow, we're gonna hit him with Man United. We're gonna hit him with League One. We're gonna hit him with the Bundesliga. Come with some Celtics.
Yeah,
and then we're gonna hit him with some OT. That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do.
Second half. Right now, before we do that, we're gonna get tight. We'll catch you in a little bit. Peace. Let's go, ladies and gents. Episode 75. Ooh, 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 ooh. The boys are back.
Bump it up, bump it up, bump it up.
Vic in New Hampshire. Hav down here in Mass. Riv Pod in the house. Episode 75. It's like 10:30 at night. Yep. We're gonna finish up, wrap up the second half. Gave you some football talk, NFL talk. Gave you some wrestling. Gave you the scoop in PGA. Looking forward to the results of the Genesis Invitational here out in California. See how Tiger does.
They've been
Hopefully
out there for a while. They've been out there in Cali for a bit now.
Yeah, they have. Coming up on a Florida swing in the PGA. So Full Swing Show has been awesome on Netflix. Be on the lookout. Looking forward to the pay-per-view this weekend in wrestling there. Elimination Chamber, fam. So
Saturday,
as always, man, lots going on. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. What we say?
Yeah, would you say for the NBA? Did you throw an NBA one out there?
NBA, yeah, we threw an NBA, and we threw. Who do you think is going to win the Prem?
Who's going to win the Prem, Champions League, Europa?
Champions League. Ooh, any of those.
Any of those.
Who do you like at the All-Star game? Who do you like to be All-Star game MVP of this NBA? Let's see what's cooking, ladies and gents. Get it out there. Here in the second half, we're going to go through some football. Hit
Man.
England, hit the Prem. We'll, of course, cover Frankfurt over there in the Bundesliga. We'll tap into PSG out there in the League One. Of course, we're going to go through all the football we can. Jump into some NBA streets. We were just going to talk about my man Victorious and his man. What a lovely game to be at. I didn't know they had the Bill Russell joint going on too at that Grizz game, fam.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah, it was his birthday, and
serendipitous.
Yeah, they had. Yeah, you already know it. They had the jerseys, so yeah, we'll tap into that. You already know, fam.
Love it. And then of course we'll give you some OT. Might even we getting some questions in. Might even hit a question in from the people, fam. So let's get right into it. Big match today for Man United. It was down there at the Camp Nou, down there in Barcelona, Spain. Man, unbelievable that these guys are playing Europa. This is a Europa League match.
Yeah, man. It's not it's definitely not quite how Barcelona pictured it. United already knew what their fate was with being in Europa, but
yes,
Barca dropping the third in the Champions League, kind of a
wild. Like fourth.
Yeah, facts. Facts. It's funny too. Our boy Frankie De Jong, which we've talked about in so many episodes in the past, thought he'd be in the Champions League, and here he is. But it was a 2-2 draw today. Just an exciting game overall, man. I caught a little bit. Not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Just doing a little hit, little.
Oh yeah, touch and go. There, like
you already know. Throw
the volume up for a little. Oh, turn it down.
That's really it. So caught the game. Really, came back home, caught the hard highlights of it all. But impressive game overall, man. It was just action packed, 2-2. Yeah, I mean Marcus Rashford, fam. Just you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
22-8 right now this year.
Come on now.
So he's played like 13 games since the World Cup and he's scored. Played like 16 games since the World Cup and scored in 13 of them. He's just
on one. Really on one, and just I mean, even it's funny. I touched on Wout Weghorst, and how, but he's just, it's kind of funny. Like sometimes you got to just be a systems guy, and if you actually look, he's been like dropping back and actually play. He had an assist over the weekend.
Homeless man's Peter Crouch.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take what you got. At the winter transfer deadline.
Not even an Andy Carroll type.
Nah, chill. Andy Carroll's a scrub and a bum. F that guy. But
real talk though, fam, and obviously more than I. The vibes on the Man United squad seem. I think to get a nice point there. The away game.
I'm happy with the result. To be honest, we were up.
I was gonna say you're kind of mad you don't get 3, but that's gonna be a little
Barca,
greedy.
Right. Barca went up 1-0. We responded in the second. Actually all the goals were in the second half, but Barca scored. It was like, damn. But then United responded, and then they put another one in. So I was like, damn, these guys But that just goes to show you where these guys are at right now. Like they're responding and we already said the stats probably last week. We'll say it again, but Barca's only let up 6 league goals throughout the season. I mean, they have a stout defense and
their keeper, he's rock solid.
Yeah, he's solid. He made some big saves today. De Gea had some good saves. It was good to get Casemiro back. Lisandro was out. Luke Shaw continues to just kind of be a pretty decent center back. I know Spano can't stand him, but
funky goal from Rafinha today. Kind of got that in there, and then he was I saw he was kind of ticked off. He was hot that he got subbed out.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with that. Yeah, Casemiro, honestly, I said it was good to have him back, but he actually had that turnover that led to that. But
yes,
it is what it is. Just a crappy pass out.
Take the result. Take the result.
100% take the 2-2 result. But yeah, I mean, back to Old Trafford next Thursday, and after that, we'll see. For the next round for those guys. But yeah, that's kind of the Europa. But tying back to EPL, Prem, City, man. Doing the damn thing over the weekend versus Arsenal.
Hey, playing the villain role.
Really just
playing heels hard.
And it's like you had to have known like this would be the result.
Digging in. Love it. I love it. Pep.
Yeah.
Saying, we didn't do anything wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're on fire. You done pissed them off now. So, you're definitely going to get an angry City team, and it showed. I mean, away to Arsenal, not only is it like a big win for them, but it's also like
first team to win at Arsenal this year.
Yeah, for sure. It's morale, like just overall, just going in there. Yeah, so City's at the top, Arsenal's 2, United's 3, Newcastle's 4. And I was just telling you, like, it's crazy looking at the table, but like Newcastle has 1 loss the whole entire season. Granted, 11 ties, 10 wins, but
something to say about that, though. Something to say about that.
We'll see. United plays them at the end of the month in the Carabao Cup.
But like both ways, so that could come back to bite them in the ass.
Well, like, again, 100%, too many ties and
too many ties. It's no bueno.
Yeah. That's not good. That's not good because then other teams kind of creep up. So you got to watch out for those Liverpools. You got to watch out. I don't even know, man. It was a good win for Liverpool versus Everton, but Chelsea just in the mud, man. Chelsea's seriously in the mud right now. All this, stupid war chest money only to just not win, not score. Lost again in the Champions League today or the other day versus Dortmund.
Yeah. Dortmund. What a goal.
What a goal.
What a goal by Dortmund, this guy.
What a goal.
Streaking off a counterattack. Yeah. Streaking off a counterattack and banged one home.
Bro,
and then did a front flip, a back flip.
Yo,
what he did.
What?
It's unbelievable.
The acrobatics on that landing. Yeah, it was sick,
a backflip.
It was like a front. It was like he did like yes.
Unbelievable.
Like astronaut flying away. But yeah, I mean that's just kind of quick Champions League talk with some Prem leagues thrown in there. I touched on that briefly.
Europa. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Just with Liverpool though, Liverpool finally got a dub there, so that was much needed. I mean, good win too over Everton with that, Sean Dyche led team.
Saw a great counterattack from them. Speaking of as well, with Mo Salah finishing that nice banger there.
Finish. Yeah, I think.
Prem coming around. How many games? Everyone got on the Prem, fam. We're talking about 38 games. So how many?
Yeah, 22, 23 games played.
All right.
Yeah, 20. Arsenal is 1 less game played. So technically, Arsenal could gain some ground.
But yeah, we're more than halfway through. We're more than halfway through the Prem. Awesome, fam.
Yep.
Well, anything else to wrap that up? You want to jump over to the Bundesliga?
I mean, United has Leicester this weekend. I'm trying to see who City has. City has Nottingham. Arsenal's got Aston Villa.
What are the Saturday morning matchups?
Newcastle and Liverpool. Ooh, Saturday. That's going to be a good one.
That's a good one.
Yep.
I love those Saturday morning, wake up, throw the tube on.
Yeah.
At like 7:30 and, making breakfast and that game's on the back. Same thing on Sunday if you can, right?
I want to say that's the game Saturday morning. Newcastle, Liverpool. So.
Awesome. Yep. More to look forward to, more to follow. Of course, we'll give everyone the scoop. Let's jump into the Bundesliga, fam. You saw that beatdown from, who was it, FC Köln against Frankfurt. It was a 3-0. And we were just saying, Frankfurt just got a lot on the table right now between last year's Champions League and then this year's Champions League still, still going on. Trying to qualify top of the table, be where they are. But I don't know if you got a chance to see any of the action from them or any of the Bundesliga, fam. I saw, obviously, Bayern played against PSG. Yeah. So we saw that in the Bundesliga. We saw Dortmund play against Chelsea. But other than that, fam, I didn't really catch up too much with Frankfurt. I'm just looking right now. Champions League. Yeah, Benfica beat Bruges. That was yesterday. And then on Tuesday, AC Milan beat Spurs 1-0, which was a tough one.
Yeah, and early goal for AC, and they just held on the whole entire game, man. Tough.
Then Bayern played PSG, like we just said, took a 1-0 victory there.
The same exact score line from the final, and the same dude who scored too for them. Kingsley Coleman.
Frankfurt not playing until next week for the Champions League. Theirs starts up on the 21st.
Right.
They're playing against Napoli. Yep, they got that one with Napoli. And Liverpool plays against Real Madrid. And then on the other side, City, Leipzig, and Inter Porto. So that's the Champions League to look forward to. So we'll get tapped into that. Elsewhere in the Bundesliga, fam, I'm just going to give you the table real quick.
Yep.
Up top, Bayern, and then it goes, they're on 43 points. Union Berlin on 42 points. Dortmund on 40. Freiburg 37. Leipzig 36. And then in sixth place, Frankfurt, our guys on 35 points.
Yeah,
we'll wrap it up there. You got some mid-table clubs like Mönchengladbach, Werder Bremen, Mainz, Augsburg, they're kind of down there. But that's really the scoop on that. And then just, a couple games to look forward to this weekend, fam, for the Bundesliga. Saturday, Friday, tomorrow. They always kick off on Friday. They usually got a game on Friday, right, in the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
We got Hoffenheim against Augsburg, kicking that off. And then this weekend, we got Frankfurt going against Werder Bremen.
Yeah. That's actually a solid match because Werder Bremen. Oh no, my bad. That's
they're in ninth right now. They're Frankfurt's in 6th, Werder Bremen in 9.
I was looking at and then I'm seeing Wolfsburg. That it's like similar.
They're right
so.
there behind them too. Yeah,
Wolfsburg got a +12 goal differential. That's pretty solid.
They're solid. I feel like I see them kind of. I don't know if they're in Europe at all.
They're a legendary club.
Yep, for sure. They go way back.
Mm-hmm.
And then, fam, what else we got going on? Let's jump into. You want to jump into the League One real quick?
Yeah, let's get it. It's tough. Just PSG streets, fam.
Tough PSG. Tough. Talk about Remember drama we said too. PSG was like the Revs.
So much drama in that club.
Remember we said PSG was like the Revs, and PSG now is like PSG is like old man United. Just drama.
Yeah,
just
the drama is just
like play soccer and beat teams down. That's what you should be doing. You got Mbappe, got Messi, got Neymar. Talk about. I've been hearing Neymar, some rumors.
Yeah, Neymar to Chelsea.
Also,
Mbappe's calling him out though, straight up. He's pretty much saying, bro, you need to eat and sleep better. Saying it straight up to just right to the tabloids. Neymar was out partying, I guess, before it's bro, he pretty much said you need to eat and sleep well.
Wow, look at that.
And he can say that. He can call the shots. He's the top dog. He's not going anywhere in the near future, anyways. So
love it. Yeah. So the vibe isn't right at PSG right now. So they got beat. Was that game? Oh, that game was in Paris too, right?
I don't even know. I mean, either way,
I'm pretty sure that game was in Paris. I'm talking. I'm talking about the Champions League against Bayern.
Oh yeah. Bayern, right. They went there. Yeah, 1-0. Yep. Yeah,
that game was in Paris.
Homeboy didn't want to celebrate in Paris because that's where he's from. Kingsley Coman.
Tough one. Yep. Yeah. So, and also I saw after the game, Sergio Ramos, was bundling some of the photographers.
Already hot tempered as it is.
So fam, I don't know, just the vibes ain't right. They're still top of the table in the League One, on the domestic side, but they're going to be, uphill battle now in the Champions League. I'll give you the League One table real quick. 23 games played for everyone. PSG top of the table at 54 points. Then it goes Marseille 49, Monaco 47, Lens 46. Then a big jump to 5th, Lille in 5th, and we'll wrap it up. Rennes in 6th on 40 points. So underneath them still, fam. Nice, Lorient, Lyon, Nantes, Brest, so Montpellier, Clermont, so a whole bunch of teams, fam. Clermont Foot.
Yeah, I was going to say Brest, Foot.
So, fam, that's, we go worldwide on the football tape, anything. And I was just actually saying, speaking of, Matty Turner got to get in net for Arsenal, fam.
Well, I was hearing them talk about a little bit, on the broadcast just in general. Ramsdale's not really going anywhere anytime soon. It's definitely a young cat, definitely an English camp guy, and
perfect. Yeah, so get out of there, Matty Turner. Then get somewhere you're gonna play some. Get somewhere you're gonna get some burn.
I guess in some ways it helped him with the World Cup, right? I guess it gave him a boost for that, but. Now you got to really start thinking of just, I don't know, do you really just want to be backup? Do you want to be the next Zach Steffen?
Yeah, and, technically, I don't want to say technically, I would just say historically, we still got Gigi Buffon playing. He's about 49, 50 years old. Keepers kind of, I don't want to say develop late, but they have a longer career than I would say field players. So
for sure,
Matty Turner's, I think he's 26, 27, 20, maybe, mid to upper 20s. So it's not like if he's young, but I think he's still got, 10, 15 years of, I think
he'll be all right. He'll be all right. I think he'll find, whether it's a loan move, if he really has to, or I don't know. Maybe things swing his way. He seemed to have luck in his way, and Ramsdale's all right, but any of these keepers can just go in such a bad form, and before you know it, someone's taking a hot streak. So
All right, fam. The last thing we'll leave it on is Revs. We'll bring it back here domestically. Revs kind of have some preseason camps going on. Preseason games, seeing them playing. I think down in Orlando.
Yeah,
they're playing Charlotte down there.
They got stuffed in their locker the other day, like 4 not there.
Gustavo Bo finally got his green card issue squared away, so he's back.
All right.
Saw that we our 3rd round draft pick, like we just cut or like let loose. So that was like a big failure. And then we saw today like some target allocation money. Trade for like a DP slot or like an international slot.
Weirdos. I try and play Football Manager with the Revs, and they start getting into all this talk, and I'm like, I don't too much right now.
Hey, I get
like,
a headache.
Why are there so many rules? You got to have all this thing, and it's General Adidas, and it's like the Adidas account, the young Adidas generation. It's like too much.
It really is. It really is. You need. I'm sure, just like there's salary cap specialists in the NFL and all that. Like,
my God,
you need a specialist, fam. And I'm not I got a full-time job, fam. And then we do that. I got a family. Can't be worried about the MLS TAM, the target allocation money, and the GAM, the general allocation money.
It's like, what's going on here? Did we sign Nacho Hill or what?
More to follow on the Revs. We're going to be there, less than a month we're going to be in the house, fam.
We certainly will. 2 weeks, just about.
Riv Pod in the house. Maybe have to flip some burgers. Maybe we have to be live on the scene. We do.
Bring that ketchup, man.
Hold the mushrooms, all right? Fam, more to follow in the soccer streets. Let's keep it moving into the NBA streets, fam. I don't know if you've gotten a chance to watch any of the games on TV. I know you were there in person. We know you were there live. Caught it lovely. We've seen them on the socials too. Shout out. Kendra, Lucas, seen them all out there. So big shout.
A ball. We had a ball, man.
Give us a vibe on that game. Set the scene for us. And then, like I said, it's kind of like the midway. Not even midway. It's past. But it's All-Star break. It's actually this weekend. So fam, set the scene, baby.
You already know it. Yeah. We had been watching as many games as we possibly could, like kind of going into the Celtics game. Obviously get the boy hyped up, just get hyped up in general, seeing the guys play. But the game itself, man, that we went to Sunday, Memphis, Bill Russell's birthday, two East-West teams going at it. The vibe was right, fam. The energy was right. It was a Sunday game right before the Super Bowl. So everyone, I don't know, just the energy was right. It was positive. And yeah, obviously it was my son's first game, Lucas's first game, and it was dope. Just the atmosphere was great. Celtics played great too. No Jaylen Brown, no Marcus Smart, no Malcolm Brogdon, but Hauser, that man was in the house for damn sure.
Wow, Danhausen, unbelievable.
You're there. But so just
you guys grab a bite to eat. What'd you do? You grab a little bevy?
Yeah. We went to Tasty Burger right next to there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love Tasty Burger.
Yeah, that place sucked that day, just so you know. Yeah, I had the worst. I had that burger. It was not tasty. It was the most disgusting burger I had.
What was the deal,
we like it too. We genuinely love Tasty Burger.
These are the best stories though. It's like, so you try to do something right, you try to.
Like, how you gonna not have like anything in the house, fam? They had and our waitress, I don't know. I felt like she was like on meth or something. But anyways, but it's just tough.
No meth shaming, fam. We don't do that.
No, I know. I'm just saying, fam. I'm just like it was a tough look, fam. It was tough.
But all together though, all's well that ends well. You know what I'm saying? The team got the W. The vibes was right.
Yeah.
I heard there was the Bill Russell joint. They did a little celebration for him. Look back. It was his birthday, so I love to see that. And Lucas got to see that. That's fam. All positive, fam. Love that.
Yeah. It was great. And they got the win. Yeah, over the bad guys, a few Memphis John Morant fans coming in with their jerseys and stuff, but
sounds good,
man. Can't do that in Boston's house, We're gonna
sounds good.
So,
I'm gonna give you Celts right now. They're half game up as we go into the All-Star break. All the games are done. Just gonna give you the standings real quick, fam, in the NBA. Before we went hot, I was going through some. Just some stats overall in the NBA. There's between Jokic, Embiid, Tatum, who else, fam? Just like some serious MVP and some serious stats going on right now in the NBA. But right now the standings.
You're throwing out some crazy.
I'm just gonna give it to you right now.
Like this man's averaging a triple-double.
Let's see. Boston right now, 42 and 17, best record in the NBA. Denver is 41 and 18. They're right behind us. Milwaukee 41 and 17. So they're literally right behind us, a half game back in the East. But yeah, the NBA, the Celts right now in the last 10 are 7 and 3. Milwaukee 10 and 0 in their last 10. Just looking at the the little grid here. Just I don't know, fam. The NBA's been tight. Lakers made that trade.
I mean,
Lakers made some trades. They got your boy Mo Bamba. Casey.
It gave him a boost. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen the Lakers win by 20 at all this season. Like
Phoenix obviously made the big trade with Brooklyn to get Kevin Durant.
Wild, man.
So yeah, I don't. Dallas obviously made the big trade to get Kyrie. Before, and that was afterwards they got rid of. But just think though, if you're Mark Cuban, wouldn't you have taken Kevin Durant?
I'd take over Kyrie.
Yeah, they're like, oh, if we knew we were doing that, give me Kevin Durant.
Right.
But now he's out there playing with Devin Booker, CP3, all there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Brooklyn kind of reset.
Over.
Brooklyn kind of reset and recharging, doing their thing again.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, fam. I don't know if you got any other NBA stuff. I'm just gonna give you some stats real quick, if I could.
Yeah, hit them with it. Yeah, those trades you hit on all that. Yeah, the Lakers upgraded, Durant. Mm-hmm. Russell Westbrook. What's up? You going to Clippers?
I probably a buyout or something, right?
Yeah, something got to go down.
Let's see. So this was as of I think yesterday. Giannis, he's averaging 32.5, 12.3 rebounds, 5.5 assists on 54%, which is like, come on, unbelievable. Jokic is averaging 24.7 points, 11.5 rebounds, 10.1 assists for the big man, for the big fella, the center, on 63% shooting, fam. Unbelievable. And he's like, I think he's shooting like 40% from three as well. Joel Embiid, the Troel Embiid, 33.1. Unbelievable, 33 points.
That's wild.
10 rebounds, 4 assists, and he's doing it on 53.7%. And then Tatum.
That's crazy.
30.6 points, 8.6 rebounds, 4.5 assists on 46.4% field goal percentage. Those are kind of the top 4 dogs on the top 4 teams in the league. Just as far as, if you want to throw like a little MVP out there. But yeah, I don't know. Crazy that Jokic is averaging a triple-double. Obviously, Russ did it back, a few years, which is an unbelievable feat. But just to see a center do it, and then on his, he's shooting over 50%, which is, obviously rock solid. But yeah, I don't know, fam. There's 3 players in this league. 3 players so far this year, 1,500 plus points. It's Tatum, Doncic, and John Morant. So you got to see 2 of them the other night, fam. Yeah, most points this season without free throws is Jason Tatum, Doncic, who is it? Julius Randle, and Anthony Edwards out there in Minnesota. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of little stats like that. Might have to throw some out there.
Yeah, those that's some good ones.
Celts, Celts hopefully getting the vibe back on the injuries, fam.
Yeah, but even with the injuries, fam, we talked about this a few pods ago. But like, get the Pritchards out, get these guys, get the Mike Muscalas out, get these guys out there and get the Grant Williams, get Robert Williams leading the charge a little bit. And yeah, I mean, seeing it in person, it was great. I mean, it just the chemistry, you can clearly tell it clicks. Sometimes watching on TV is one thing, but really, honestly, seeing it in person was fun. They started off a little slow, but yeah, I mean, I can go on about it, but it's such a good experience. That
awesome.
Is good.
Yo, more to follow. Yo, Jason Tatum in the 3-point contest, so we're gonna be cheering him.
Yeah, I love that.
We're gonna be cheering him on.
Love
NBA
that.
Slam Dunk contest is on.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on. It's All-Star Weekend, so we'll give some feedback. Maybe throw a couple highlights out there on the socials.
Yeah,
you guys know the scoop, man. Riv Pod in the house, episode 75, fam.
Come on now,
it's time now. The people here, we're gonna jump into the OT, just what the people asked for. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. Throw a little question out there, fam. Got one here from the people. I'm gonna throw this out there. I can go first. You can go first, but here we go. This is let's see what we got here. Oh, mentors. What we're gonna go mentor, and it can be fast, it can be whatever.
For sure.
Let's see. I had the actual question. So.
Yeah, like basically, like what, like so, you know, mentor. Does that have to be when you were growing up? Can it just be?
Nah, it can be any.
Well, I can tell you right now. I mean, when I think of a mentor, I think of honestly like my first boss when I worked in the public schools in Malden. Shout out to honestly Ron Janowitz. This is an OG since retired, but you know, this man gave me so much game in terms of just being patient, working with like adolescents and high school kids. And it was something that, you know, I think about in my career. It's like, if I hadn't met Ron, I'm not saying things would, you know, I just think that he helped shape how I worked with the general population, the families, not just the kids and the tough, you know, behaviors, but like just
how did he do that, fam?
Well, just
like
he led
by example?
by example, fam.
Yeah.
By example, by showing up, by being a presence, you know, by, you know, right, being in the hallways. Just
it's the best way to do it too.
It's really, it was unbelievable, fam. It was something I hadn't really experienced in my young. Seriously, and I'm happy I had it in my younger part of my career, because some people don't have the luxury of being able to have someone to look. You know, this is a guy. You know, he lives in Plastow, and you know, at the time I was living at my parents' house in Haverhill, and you know, at the time my car broke down for like the first like few weeks. Where the homie was giving me rides on Friday, but it was just nice, you know, just talking in and yeah. So you know, shout out to. You know, my former boss, Ron Janowitz, man, just a great family man and man overall. And he also, I know he tunes into the show from time to time, I believe. So,
yo, shout out to Ron. Yo, appreciate it. Yo, like I said, this is, you know, kind of a little off the cuff from the Riv Pod, you know, not really up our alley, but we do whatever we want. And this is out there, you know, so we threw it out there for the people. And here we go. It's on the Riv Pod episode 75. Great little fam. Thank you for sharing that. Unbelievable, Ron.
For sure.
And like, yo, one thing that you just said that like stuck with me too is like, I feel like in this day and age, there's, you know, I feel old just even this saying that, you know, but like, I feel like there's so many people that move job to job to job so fast. So like sometimes when you get in a job, there's not even those people to look up to, fam.
Right.
So like, yo, you were lucky to be like, yo, there's some OGs before us who like, yo, they stuck at those jobs. Like, you know, stayed for a while, you know, they stuck at those jobs, like, you know, and like almost like we got to benefit from it, you know,
big time.
One thing, or, you know, when we were just thinking about, you know, just the question for me, it's like, and I don't want to say I always go back to it, but I was like, I was super lucky with a bunch of coaches I had, fam.
Yeah.
You know, so many proper, awesome coaches. And I think that's why sometimes I don't mind coaching, is because I was super lucky in that manner. Whether it was like, yo, fam, Bernie McCann was one of my first ever soccer coaches. You know, we had Nunzio. I was lucky enough, like on the soccer, on the volleyball side, Bill Cass was an awesome coach. Tim Carvin, who I had for, you know, volleyball. He's my JV coach. He actually coached me at Constantino. It was like kind of the guy who introduced me to volleyball. And then just moving that, you know, obviously had Coach Kolick up in New Hampshire.
Yep.
And then and then like leading to kind of my job with Bill Kolick, you know what I'm saying? So all that stuff transpired. So I've been super, super lucky to have some awesome coaches who, you know, kind of led me in an awesome path and a good path. And I was just lucky enough to, you know, they let a horse to water
for sure.
And I was probably dumb enough to follow
like,
it, you know.
They're like, here's my, you know, come under my wing, my guy.
Yeah, so
you know?
I was super lucky in that manner. So I think both of us, you know, just helped us out in the long run. There's not enough of those people around, and you know, whenever you can get back, that's why I think, yo, fam, you're in the mix with people. I try to be in the mix with people and give it back, whether it's a youth, whether it's through work. You know, whether even it's through other family members, you know, just trying to be there in that way too. So
you already know. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's funny. Yeah, another coach a coach that I had too. If we're gonna, Dave Laziska, Coach Dave Laziska. I had him at Riviera for 2 years, and then it was actually the first time I ever had like a goalkeeper coach. And yeah, man, really, he boosted my confidence more than I could have ever imagined, and it was off the field too. So.
Yeah, and yo, just, you know, you're a coach, fam. I'm a coach. We know, like, yo, it's a thankless job.
For sure.
You know, we've had coaches on. I think of Henry, who we had on. Of course, Maddie, who we had on.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
It's a thankless job. Of course, Kev Harrington, you know, he coaches volleyball as well.
Yeah.
Coutinho coaches. Come on.
The guys like George and
we always talk about my man, Coach Costa. So, bunch of coaches, you know, all over, you know, the tree is full, fam, with coaches. But, yeah, we've been lucky to be a part of that. We've been lucky to have some good ones, man. And, I think, just positivity on that front, fam.
Yep. Yeah, man. It's, you know, shout out to all the mentors, shout out to all the coaches, all that, you know, everyone's, I'm sure, you know, in some way, shape, or form. You already know, get that person that comes to mind. So,
yep. Awesome. We're going to leave it on that. We're hoping to tie down some guests for the future here.
You know,
after episode 75, we got a couple on deck. We always like to keep it low key. You know, there's always,
you already know,
some logistical things, you know, real life happens.
Come in the boardroom real quick.
But that's it for episode 75. Vic, appreciate all the, just a little episode. Way to leave right there on the little mentee mentor question there. Boom. That's how we do it for the people. Appreciate everybody supporting us, man. It's been awesome. We're going to hit it off. So how about this? We're going to sign off, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's getting late. It's 11 o'clock.
People already know.
Tomorrow's Friday. I'm over here spitting. I'm over here. I can't talk. Awesome. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Episode 75. Vic up in New Hampshire. Your boy Javier down in Mass. Riv Pod. Fam, what else can we do? We'll see you next week. Catch up with everyone. Give everyone the scoop. Yep. You guys know how we do. Appreciate the 76. Support. On to 76, man. Thank you, Victorious.
Yes,
Thank you, everyone, for supporting. We'll catch you next time. Peace.